Hi Retro Crew. In this video we're going to talk about the 1988 film Twins.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian and we're the Retro Sons.
This is a good movie. A little bit unbelievable though.
Lighten up!
But really good.
Really funny,
Yeah.
too. Like, just the whole premise of it and everything. Seeing DeVito and Schwarzenegger together.
Yeah, and the twin brothers.
We are not identical twins.
Well, they were made in the lab. They had 5 different fathers and 1 mother. Arnold got all the good stuff, and all the garbage DeVito got. They only wanted to make 1 kid, but they had 2.
He got 2! He got 2!
So they kept the good one and sent the other one just to an orphanage.
Yeah.
And their personalities are completely different too, and that's a lot of where the humor comes from.
Yeah.
Like Arnold, or as he's known in the movie Julius, he was raised on the island and like taught, given the best education and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So he's like, but he's naive about the whole world because he's just on that little island his whole life. And then DeVito.
Yeah, he was book smart. DeVito was street smart, but not book smart.
Yeah. Vincent, as DeVito is known in the movie.
Yeah.
Could that like be my nickname? Yeah, I guess.
So Julius learns he actually has a brother. Like on his 35th birthday, he finds out that there was another born.
Yeah, he had a twin on the same day.
Yeah, that's probably an easier, smarter way to say all that.
Some words are big and hard to understand.
So he decides to leave the island and go find them and like find all his fathers and his mother. I think it's part of his plan too.
Yeah, he wants to find them all.
Yeah. So they could be a family, I think he wants. It's funny because he like rows to the nearest island, which is 27 miles away.
Yeah.
Because that's the nearest airport, so he just rows there and he says it takes him like a day.
Yeah, it was his first time leaving the island too, so he's never traveled anywhere.
Never saw anything.
These people, when he gets to California, they try to steal from him. Someone rides by on a motorcycle and tries to take his suitcase. He's like holding onto it so tight. The guy comes off the bike and like gets a concussion from hitting the ground.
Yeah, he tries to carry him to a hospital.
Yeah, he offers to anyway, because he doesn't realize they're trying to rob him.
I did nothing. The pavement was his enemy.
Like, I don't know why he'd be holding the suitcase that hard. That's what I always say when I talk about that scene.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't think anyone's going to try to ride by and take it, why would he be holding it so hard?
I don't know. There's a lot of jokes at the time too. Like you walk by a Rambo poster.
Yeah.
And he like compared his arms with Sylvester's and laughed.
Yeah, that was funny too.
Yeah.
It made me laugh.
And then Vincent doesn't believe that they're brothers when he first meets him. He just wants him to help him get out of because he's in jail. So he wants him to pay his bail. And
he owes $20,000 to, I'm gonna say it's probably a mobster. They don't really get into who he owes the money to.
No, it's just delinquent payments, they say, but...
Yeah.
You're gonna pay me money.
But he owes $20,000, and most of the movie, that group of people is after him to get the money.
It's a typical 80s movie with like the same tune playing all the time.
Yeah.
And it kind of turns into a cross-country type of movie. Because he steals a car, and then he finds out that somebody wanted it driven to Texas.
Yeah, for $5 million.
Yeah, he thinks it's $5,000, so he's trying to like get more money.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, yeah, I want 20. All right, 15. And the guy's like, 5 million is more than enough. So then he agrees to do it, saying that he's like, oh, I'll be generous or whatever.
5 million!
So then Julius finds out and he wants to go along, and then the girlfriends, they want to go along.
Yeah, and Julius just trusts him. He doesn't think that he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because he keeps getting him out of trouble.
Because like I said, he's naive, so he doesn't really know.
Yeah, he's just too innocent. He doesn't realize that his brother's a dirtbag.
Yeah, so most of the movie, Vincent's taking advantage of that and lying to him.
He wanted me to call him a dirtbag.
That's the most useful part of the vacuum.
That's what I said.
Sorry, I couldn't bring myself to call him a dirtbag.
Then why would you? A dirtbag is a very useful part of the vacuum cleaner. Clearly, it's a compliment.
You guys are so perfect for each other.
No, but it is a good 80s movie.
Yeah.
And recently, they were talking about making another one, but I heard it was canceled. They're not making it anymore. It was going to be called Triplets, from what I discovered.
That would have been funny to see.
Yeah.
Like another one of these, but...
I think it might be too long after this one to do another one.
I agree with that.
Almost 30 years, or over 30 years.
I think that's a long time.
It's always nice to see Danny DeVito and things, though. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's funnier now because he's like crazy and he'll just do anything. And It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's wicked funny in that.
Yeah, because he's kind of normal when he showed up, but then he like gets crazier.
Yeah, he's living with Charlie and he just kept getting crazier and crazier.
Mm-hmm.
I love when he falls out the window and screams Charlie.
Yeah, or like the whole Die Hard type episode. Oh, yeah, like he doesn't care. He'll just do anything now for a laugh. It seems like it's funny.
It would be good. Yeah, this one was really good too.
Yeah.
Hard to believe that him and Arnold would be brothers.
Yeah, that's another funny part of it.
That's the joke.
Just like I said, they're dynamic together, and you hear some of the behind-the-scenes stories where he gave Arnold a cigar and he put like some marijuana in it. I don't know what scene it was they were filming, but I don't know if they left it in when he was high or not. But,
I don't know. I've never heard that story that I know of.
Yeah, it pops up on Facebook from time to time.
Poor guy.
Yeah, well, it's funny, I think. But
There's a lot going on in this movie, but it wasn't too much, I don't think, because there was a love story too.
yeah, and you had the brothers trying to collect the money, and then the guy who wanted the car back for the $5 million.
Yeah, and they bumped into each other once.
So it was like kind of the low-level threat, and then the bigger threat, which like was able to deal with the low-level threat. I mean, he left them alive so they could still go after. I was gonna say I don't know how they found him, but must have asked the girl's boss.
Yeah, they said that when they got to the bar and found him.
Yeah, I just remembered that.
I remember that.
But then they were dealt with pretty easily again.
Yeah, they were.
And
Well, like you said, they were lower level.
yeah, I mean the end guy. That's not a video game, but the end boss was easily dealt with too.
Yeah, he was.
In hilarious fashion. Like that's probably one of the funniest endings of a bad guy I've ever seen.
Yeah, me too. It's such a good one.
Yeah. Like they were even amazed by how much chain fell on him.
Yeah.
Yo!
I think
There wouldn't be that much gain up there.
no, I think it was just done for the comedic effect.
Probably.
And they were kind of like telegraphing what they were gonna do to him because he like kept looking up at the chain and all that.
Yeah.
But
But it was a comedy, so it doesn't really matter.
right,
But still good.
yeah, he seemed efficient through most of the movie. Then he got up against them. I know Julius was like genetically perfect, kind of, but
Yeah.
still, he had him dead to rights, and he could have just, but he let
Just
him,
shot him, yeah.
let him keep talking, and that's always their downfall.
Yeah. Well, it was a product of the time. That was an 80s trope.
Yeah,
Always comes back.
right. Then also going back to when you said a lot going on in this movie, they find their mother, but she thinks they're lying to her because people lied to her
Yeah,
about
they lied to everyone involved.
yeah. So she thought that Julius didn't survive, and I guess she somehow didn't know about Vincent.
What
So,
I always wondered is why they left the lab there. They just closed the door and never went back.
yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It's a mystery, and it will always be a mystery.
Yeah, a lot of it wasn't explained, like what their main goal with Julius was. Just to create the perfect human or something, I guess.
Yeah, but why? They did nothing with it. They had him and then did nothing.
Yeah,
The program must have got shut down.
yeah, must have.
Yeah, they didn't really go into it that much. I don't think it really mattered.
Yeah, but they lied to her, so when they showed up and said that they were her sons, she didn't believe them, so she lied to them.
There were so many lies in those stories.
It was just a messy, like everyone lying to everyone.
Yeah.
But then she finds out at the end, after they become the heroes and they get their pictures in the paper, they were all wrapped up nicely too.
Yeah,
In that
I don't think
respect.
it would have that easily, but again, it was a product of the 80s
Right.
movies.
Yeah, 80s comedy,
Yeah.
feel good, kinda.
Good stuff.
They do so many things to break the law in the movies, and then they just get away with it scot-free.
Yeah, Vincent broke the law a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, so didn't Julius, like, during the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
He broke the law quite a bit.
Yeah, like
Not
How
knowing,
he's-
but
driving without a license and all that.
stealing a car.
I was gonna say that Vincent made him do it, but still, he's an accomplice or an accessory or something.
Yeah, well, the one from Texas there he stole
Oh, right.
when he was
Once.
going after Vincent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think it's just always funny that they do the same kind of thing at the same time. Like when they're getting
Yeah.
ready to eat, they both put the napkins in their shirt and then turn their plates, move their drinks.
yeah, and smelled it.
Yeah, so a lot of funny little touches that they added like that.
Yeah, there are. Good movie,
Yeah,
but definitely an 80s comedy.
yeah. It's not the watch all the time kind of movie, but every once in a while it's fun to watch it,
Yeah.
laugh about it.
After all these years, it's still worth watching.
Yeah, it's only rated PG too, so it's kind of a family-friendly movie.
Mhm.
There's not too much violence in it.
No, a little bit, but nothing
Yeah,
like
nothing too crazy.
too extreme, right?
No blood or anything like that.
Not a lot of swearing. Like when the chain fell on the guy at the end, he said "holy schmoly" instead of something.
Instead of something worse. Yeah. So good movie for the whole family, I think.
Yeah.
I really wish they did make a second one though. I'd like to see that.
I would have too.
So Arnold and Danny, if you're seeing this, get on it.
Yeah, probably watch all our videos
Yeah,
together.
definitely, I'd say.
Not a chance.
All right. So let us know what you think of this movie. Let us know if you want to see a second one. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll be an orb over here. Watch one of these 2 videos, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.